Checking in with Alyssa. Checking in with Alyssa. Alyssa, what's up? Not terrible. I mean, my E needs some work. It really does. My E chord needs some work. But actually practicing this song has been great for me because it's forcing me to do the E over and over and over again. So hi everybody, let's learn Alyssa's song. It's one of the first ones that we wrote. We didn't even know Alyssa when we wrote this song. That really kills me to think about, that we had absolutely no idea who she was. Chris was like, hey, you guys, we're going to try this bit. It's going to be this girl from high school. She's a comedy fan, and she's going to call in and tell us about her life. And we were like, okay. I mean, we didn't know anything about her, which is sort of why the words are so generic. They're just checking in with Alyssa. That was the name of the bit. But I love it. I love to think back to like us writing this song and that we didn't even know her, and now we know her so well, and she's the coolest, right? I mean, she's pretty much the coolest. So let's learn this song, right? We know all these chords. A, D, A, E, motherfucker, E, A. So it's A, D, A, E, A, D, A, E, A. I could have played that instead of singing it. I don't really know why I sang it. Maybe to avoid playing the E. So try it slowly with me. Let's not worry about the rhythm yet. The strumming for this one's actually a little complicated. So let's strum it really simply. Just down, down, up, down. Checking in with Alyssa. Checking in with Alyssa. Alyssa, what's up? Try it again. A, D, A, E, A, D, A, E, A. That E is the ugliest thing. It is so ugly. I can't stand it. We're going to address that later, actually. Now, okay, let's say you're like, oh, I want to be super fancy, or I don't care about singing it. I just want to play the shit out of it. You can try this rhythm, because this song was originally a Kung Fu Monkeys song, and if you haven't looked up the Kung Fu Monkeys yet, you should look them up. That was the original Chris Gethard Show house band, and it was our good friend James Cahill who moved away, along with Johnny and Bill and Joe, who you know from the LLC. That was the original Gethard Show house band, and James had a great song called Alice After the Fall. And that's the song that this was based on. We just added a new melody and some new words. So yeah, I don't even actually know that you can find that song, but it's called Alice After the Fall. Maybe I'll find a way to post it. I'll do that. I'll find a way to post it so you guys can hear it. It's a freaking great song. Great band. Look them up. So if you want to do the super fancy rhythm, you're going to go A, D, right? You anticipate the D a little bit. So instead of going A, D, A, you're going to go A, D, right? You have to like jump it a little bit. A, D, A, E, A, D, A, E, A. Now, when I wanted to sing it at the same time, I had to practice a million times going, checking in with, checking in with, because you hear the with is not at the same time that you switch to the D. And so I had to practice that like 50 times. Checking in with Alyssa. Whoops. Checking in with Alyssa. Checking in with Alyssa. Alyssa, what's up? Okay, that was played horribly, but hopefully you can hear the rhythm. And again, with singing it and playing it, like I said, like sometimes there's a part that's just difficult, and you just have to loop that part over and over again until you have the hang of it. Now, I want to address one more thing. Sort of the last thing I wanted to say today is that, you can always transpose songs, and that means that you're putting the song into a different key. And when you're learning an instrument, sometimes it's a really good idea to transpose songs so that you can play them with chords that you feel really comfortable playing. Or maybe there's some chords that you don't even know yet, and you're like, oh, I really want to play that song, but I don't know how to play the B. And you can sometimes change the key and you'll be able to play it. In fact, I think there are some like online websites that will transpose songs for you, and that can be a really helpful thing. So I realized that if we transpose this song, if we transpose Alyssa into the key of G, then we don't have to play the E at all. Then it goes G, C, G, D, G, C, D. I'll go over that again. But so now it's a little lower. What's going on in there?
I'm cooking you dinner. I'm just trying to cook you dinner, that's all. Is that okay?
It's okay.
Alright. How many of those tofu dogs do you want?
Just one, please.
Just one tofu dog?
One tofu dog.
Alright, cool.
Thanks.
You're getting yelled at. I'm trying to cook you dinner. Then you want corn?
Yeah, tofu dog and corn.
I'll just be out there slaving away.
Thanks. If you want to transpose this, you're going to go, checking in with Alyssa. Checking in with Alyssa. Alyssa, what's up? You feel it's a little lower. It makes it lower. So actually, if you're a dude and you want to rock out to Alyssa and you want to sing it in a comfortable place for your voice, you might want to play it in G. So again, that'll go G, G, C, G, D, G, C, D, D, G. So it's an option. Just for fun, just if you want to rock out and you want to avoid the E. But you still have to keep practicing the E. So actually, let's do it back in the original key. Let's go back to the key of A. And let's do it one more time to tempo. And see how we do. See how I do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Checking in with Alyssa. Checking in with Alyssa. Alyssa, what's up? And again, like we did last week, you can loop this over and over again. Checking in with Alyssa. Checking in with Alyssa. Alyssa, what's checking in with Alyssa? Checking in with Alyssa. Alyssa, what's up? Ooh, that E chord. I'm going to keep working on it. You keep working on it too. And I have a bonus video for this week that I had time to do. So I'm going to put that up as well. And I don't know, post video. Let me know how you're doing. Thanks, guys. Bye.